Good to have you with us. How are you?
Mr. Martinez, how are you, sir? I'm good. Thank you.
Hey, awesome. Just call me Bill, okay? You make me sound too old. You call me Mr. Martinez. But it's good. Hey, it's great to be talking to you, Dave. Hey, so let's talk about some tips for making fitness a part of our lifestyle versus just finding a quick fix.
Well, you know what, Bill? The problem with quick fixes is they're too quick and they don't ultimately fix anything. That doesn't work long term. I mean, what works long term is a commitment to your fitness, health, and wellness that focuses on improving the overall quality of your life. That's what works long term. So how do we do that? Well, there's a couple of different things. First of all, I tell people to find a form of exercise that they enjoy doing. If you enjoy doing it, you stay consistent. If you stay consistent, you get your results. It's that simple. So you love going to the gym, fine, go to the gym. You don't love going to the gym, find something else to do. There's like 1,000 different ways to exercise. So find those one or two things that you can be passionate about, and that'll help you a lot to stay consistent. And it's not just about the exercise, but it's also about what you put into your body. So as much as you can, opt for healthy foods that fuel you. That's an important component.
Yeah, exactly. I like the way you put that. The healthy foods that fuel you. That is really critical. And I want to go back and talk about the type of exercises, because I can tell you, Dave, in my lifetime, the things that I enjoyed and where I am now in this station of life has changed a bit. I can't be as aggressive as I used to be. I used to play racquetball six days a week. My knees started to give out, so then I had to adjust and play a little bit more golf. Walking used to be fun. I've got a little bit of a hip issue right here now, maybe looking at hip replacement surgery. And so, a simple little thing like a yoga ball, my chiropractor shared with me, and that's really been helpful. So, depending on the station of life and how, as we move along, you find those things, as you say, that you enjoy doing, and it may be different than what you did yesterday, right?
Bill, it's a moving target. It's absolutely a moving target. And part of it is age. Part of it is the level of intensity of exercise you're doing. Sometimes people will do types of exercises and they may get injured from it or something. That's part of the game. Mm-hmm. And you mentioned your hip. Just generally speaking, I can tell you that just generally speaking, the older you get, the more important stretching and flexibility becomes. So, using the ball to roll out, your hip or your lower back or whatever, those types of things become much more important. And your 5-year-old that does gymnastics just bounces off the wall without warming up. That's just the way it is. But
exactly.
When you get a little bit older, it doesn't work that way. But it is a moving target, and you just continue to find something that you enjoy doing to stay consistent. And that is going to be different when you're 35 or 50 than it was when you were, 21. That's just the way it goes, and that's all part of the cycle of life, as you would say. But there's always going to be something that you can enjoy, and there's always going to be a way that you can find some consistency and get the benefits from it.
Yeah, and that's the ideal, right? Is that you want to feel a benefit, because if you enjoy doing it and you're seeing results, well, then that keeps you motivated, doesn't it?
Yeah, we are motivated by achievements. As human beings, we like to accomplish things, right? So I'm a big believer in setting goals, setting realistic goals, and then tracking the progress and celebrating the achievements. And so that's what I do. I look to not only achieve my goal, but I really want to smash my goal. I really think it's a very, very important part of my personal motivation. And so I'm always looking to up my goals. And anytime I can find a product that helps me to achieve my goals, I'm very happy to have found the product. And there's a product right now that I've been using that's just really done wonders for me. And you can go harder and support your post-workout recovery with it. It's Dimetized ISO 100 hydrolyzed protein powder. So what this is ultra-fast absorb, super quick muscle recovery. And it's also filtered. What does that mean? That means excess lactose has been removed. That's a big problem. Sometimes people with protein supplements feel bloated. They feel bloated. Well, this takes care of that. So they've removed the excess lactose, and also they have filtered out carbs and sugar and fat. And you get maximum purity without any excess, and that makes it a real go-to for athletes. But it's also so user-friendly because it's designed for maximum mixability and gains. So you can mix it in milk, you can mix it in water, you can stick it in a favorite recipe. We made something here today, Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie Treats. They are amazing. It's packed with protein and really good for you. There's 11 different Crave Crush flavors in all. ISO 100 is a product, and I think it's the best protein in the game. Some people prefer plant-based protein, and Dymatize has you covered there, too. Plant-based protein, that can be a great choice as well, but the only thing is you want to make sure that you're getting more than just one source of plant protein. Otherwise, you may not be getting as many of the essential aminos as you could be. So with Dymatize Complete Plant Protein, what they've done is they have taken 100% of the protein derived from 5 plant-based ingredients, which means you get an amino acid profile that can't be beat. So that attention to detail with the amino acids, that's a real game changer if you're going to be doing something that's plant-based. And Dymatize has really got that dialed in. So Dymatize Complete Plant Protein would be a good one for you. And that's got 25 grams of protein as well. And you can get more info, by the way, on all these products at Dymatize.com.
Just like that. We're talking with Dave Sinclair, the fitness expert, helping us, level up your lifelong fitness journey, responsibly in a fun way and a way that's it can be sustained, so that you're not, doing it over a couple of days and, forgetting and getting tired of it because, you want to do something that will, go for the long haul, right, Dave?
Bill, it's like life. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. Simply put.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, thinking of it long term, you only have one body, right? So treat it right for the long haul, and it'll treat you right. And there's also so many benefits from getting on a good fitness, health, and wellness plan that go beyond just looking better. And that is, the way it makes you feel. So it's the quality of life benefits like physical, yes, but also emotional health, mental health, increased energy, yes, but also better mental acuity, the ability to deal with stress and anxiety in a completely different way, endorphins release, and just feeling better and better mood and better disposition. And, Bill, there's so many things in this life. Talking about relieving stress and anxiety, there's so many things in this life that you cannot control, like that are out of your control, that frustrate you, that stress you out, right? Like my homeowner's insurance just went up 40% last month. I can't do anything about that. It's beyond my control. But what I can control is how I deal with that. And how can I control how I deal with that? By exercising, by leading a healthy lifestyle, because that's going to enable you to process that stress, take that hit, turn it into some positivity, and enhance your health as opposed to, further stressing yourself out over something that you can't control anyway.
Exactly. Dave, I like what Yogi Bear said, because the fact of the matter is today we're living longer, based on past tables and that. But even Yogi summed it up quite brilliantly. He said, God, if I knew I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself. So we can take a bit of his wisdom and apply that for our daily lives. Dave Sinclair, the fitness expert, has been our guest. Dave, where can they go for more information?
More information for you and your audience at Dymatize.com.